Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Gail, and I'll be leading you through this Feeling Hatha class this evening. So without further ado, we are going to bring ourselves to our mats. And we're going to begin to find ourselves in a nice, comfortable position. So whether that's seated for you, if it's on your knees or lying down, just take note of how your body is feeling and what it needs this evening. And as always, listen to your body throughout the class. Get what you need. This is your practice. So we'll just close down the eyes. Begin to relax your hands facing down onto your knees in a nice grounding position. Sit up tall, lengthening through the spine, drawing the crown of the head up. Relax your chin towards your chest. Allow your tailbone to settle towards the earth. Begin to observe the natural ebb and flow of your breath. And begin to see and observe how the breath moves through your body. We're going to begin by taking 3 inhalations into the nose, exhaling from the mouth. So all together, let's begin. Inhale fully. Allow your belly to expand, stretching into your diaphragm muscle. Exhale from the mouth, release the jaw, soften. Once again, deep inhalation into the nose, filling up, allow your belly to expand like a balloon. Open the mouth, release the jaw, exhale softly. Last one here, inhale fully. Exhale, release. And just relax the breath now. Soften the body wherever it's at. And we're just going to take a mental scan from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. Just notice how your physical body has landed or arrived onto your mat today. Begin to deepen your inhalation now. And we're going to take a count in the breath. So we're going to inhale for 4, exhale for 5. Just really focused on lengthening the exhalation to really slow down our parasympathetic nervous system this evening. So all together, inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. And as you continue, see if you can begin to deepen your lung capacity now. So just deepening that inhalation. See if you can allow the ribs to expand a little further, stretching a little deeper into the lower belly, releasing any stagnant air within the lower region of the lungs. And as you exhale, allowing your belly button to naturally gravitate towards the spine. And notice as you begin to focus on your breath and lengthening your exhalation, notice a shift in your energy, in your body, in your mind. And utilize this precious tool of your breath to allow your body to come to a beautiful state of calm. Inhaling ease and exhaling, releasing anything that's no longer serving you. So if you have a breath that you use in your yoga practice, perhaps activating it now, or if you're with me, activating your Ujjayi breath. So we're going to inhale and exhale through the nose throughout the practice. But of course, at any point, if you need to exhale or breathe in through your mouth, please do. So we're just going to do a little bit of hummingbird. So we're going to take an inhalation and we're going to hum as you exhale. So all together, inhale fully. Beautiful. Once again, inhale fully. And just any note or any pitch. Last one, inhale. Gorgeous. Just dropping the chin towards the chest and just begin to take a few semicircle rolls, bringing your left ear to left shoulder, right ear to right shoulder. And once again, left ear to left shoulder, right ear to right shoulder, just feeling into the neck. And when you're ready, begin to take a full head roll, checking in with the back of the neck and the shoulders. Nice and softly, real mindful, slow movement today. Rotate, go the opposite direction. So as we move smoothly throughout our practice, we're going to keep our breath at a lovely, consistent flow, or just keeping the breath nicely balanced, our inhale and our exhalation nicely equalized. Bringing the head back to center now. And we'll take our hands to our shoulders. Inhale, lifting the elbows up towards the sky and begin to rotate the shoulder blades down the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Really exaggerate your breath. So throughout class, we're going to really expand or work towards expanding our lung capacity. We're going to rotate our shoulders in the opposite direction now. And just begin to take a little smile in your face, just softening down the facial muscles. Take a little smile to yourself. And maybe just some words of encouragement to yourself that you have arrived on your mat this evening for you, that you've taken this time out of your precious day. Gorgeous. Relaxing the hands now into a prayer position. We're going to inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the sky, interlace the fingers and press the palms away from you. Just gently rock from side to side, check in with the lower hamstrings. Beautiful. Inhale, look towards the fingertips as you exhale, reaching the hands down towards the earth. Oops, my phone is not turned off. Gorgeous. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Really lengthen through the side body, reaching up out of your pelvis. Exhale, opening those arms once again, drawing the palms back ever so slightly to open up the chest, the collarbone. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, look up, reach up. Beautiful. We're going to just drop the left hand to the ground. Keep your right hand where it is. Gently place the left hand down and bending the left elbow. Drop the head and take a little side bend. Inhale, breathing deeply into the right lung. As you exhale, coming back to center, hands to the sides. Right hand reaches to the mat. Inhale, left hand up. Folding into that right elbow, drop the head. Inhale fully. Exhale, release. Once again, right hand reaches up and over, folding a little deeper this time. See if you can really stretch out that right side body. Exhale, coming back to center, left hand reaches up and over, a little deeper into that right elbow, drop the head. Beautiful, exhale, release, taking those hands to the knees now and just gently begin to rotate from the hips. Just softening into the spine. Moving the shoulders, rotate, go the opposite direction. Really softening here. Just moving however your body is guiding you or leading you tonight. Gorgeous. So we're going to bring the knees together and find our first child's pose. So just bringing the knees as wide as the mat, bring your big toes to touch, sink the hips, soften the tailbone, and just bending the elbows, begin to take your forehead to the mat. Really grounding here, take a few deep breaths, again, into the lower belly. And imagine that you have roots going from every part of your body that's touching the ground is growing roots into the core of the earth. So you're really grounding here. As you exhale, releasing, letting go of anything that's no longer serving you. And begin to really soften the body, all the muscles that are tensing or clenching. One last deep inhalation here. Exhale, see if you can sink a little deeper into the earth. Beautiful. We're going to begin to reach our fingertips forward. So crawling your fingertips forward on the mat. And see if you can come high up onto your fingertips. And just gently begin to move into the hips as we gently rock from side to side. And you might sway your head from left to right. Or bend the elbows a little bit. Feel the compression in the hips here. Gorgeous. Coming up into our tabletop position, spreading the fingers, ensuring all 10 knuckles, all 10 finger pads are on the mat. Knees below hips, hands below shoulders. Inhale, drop the belly, traction the chest forward. Tailbone lifts up, gaze draws up. Exhale, release, bring the chin in towards the chest, doming into the spine like a scared cat. Inhale. Exhale, release. And really exaggerate your breath and your movement here. Each time going a little bit deeper into your cat or your cow pose. So really warming up the spine, mindful movement. And then gently begin to come forwards and backwards on the wrists. Just testing the weight here. We're going to bring our palms for a little walk around the mat. Bending the elbows. Coming back, walking the hands in the opposite direction now. You might walk your palms towards you and begin to rotate from the shoulders down into the wrists. Beautiful, rotate, go the opposite direction. Lovely, sinking the hips back and just stretching out your fingers here. And you might even come up and just interlace the hands and just take a little roll in the wrists. Maybe stretching out the fingers, knuckles. Just getting into anything that might be cracking for you this evening. We'll come back to tabletop and just begin to bring the hips from side to side. Look over the left shoulder towards the left foot and then the right shoulder towards the right foot. And we're going to do cat-cow again. So inhale, drop the belly, traction the chest forward. And this time, draw your feet off the mat and come onto your knees. Exhale, release, bring the chin in towards the chest, doming into the spine. And lifting the knees off the mat, come onto the back of your toes. Just pressing into the hands, building the strength in the arms. Lovely. Inhale, drop the belly, traction the chest forward, gaze draws up. Get those toes as high as you can. Exhale, release. Chin in towards the chest, doming into the spine. Pressing into the back of the feet. Lift the knees off the mat. Inhale, drop the belly. See if you can bring the toes a little bit higher. Exhale, release. Last one. Lift the knees a little bit higher. Gorgeous. So sinking those hips now. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale, sinking back onto the heels. Inhale. Exhale. And just find your natural movement here. So maybe closing down the eyes, just moving organically. Rotate, go the opposite direction. But keep your breath in as consistent as you can. And just notice if your breath begins to speed up or slow down or stop altogether. Notice if you forget to breathe at any point. Beautiful. So we're going to extend our right leg out and our left arm out, drawing the left hand and the right foot to the center line of the body. So imagine there's a straight line going down the body. Bring the left hand and the right foot to the center line. Beautiful. And making a fist with that left hand, draw the right knee in, drop the head and take your left elbow to your right knee. So we're going to do 5 here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, lengthen. I think that was about 7. Exhale, release, coming back. Beautiful. Opposite side. Left leg, right hand. So join the right hand and the left foot to the center line of the body. Making that fist, elbow to knee, drop the head. Inhale, lengthen. See if you can keep the rest of your body still while you do this. So really targeting just that one area. Beautiful. 2 more. Last one. And coming back to center. Just give your hips a little wiggle, a little shake out. Okay. So we're going to bring our right knee in towards our chest and take 5 big circles here with the right knee. So as tightly as you can to your chest and then out as high as you can to the side. 2, 3. Again, try to keep the rest of the body still. 4 and 5. Beautiful. Kicking that right knee back now in the opposite direction. 1, 2. See if you can keep that right knee in line with the right hip. 3, 4 and 5. Notice how your opposite leg feels as well. Flexing the ankle here. And we're going to pulse for 10. So draw the navel towards the spine, nice flat back, and begin to your pulsing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring the knee in. You can point the toes again and taking the knees out to the side for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite leg. So join that left knee in, taking those 5 circles with the left knee. So again, we're really just targeting this left hip. Try to keep the rest, the upper body as still as you can here. Keep breathing. Beautiful. When you've completed your 5th, we'll rotate and go in the opposite direction. For 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Lovely work, ladies. 4, and 5. So kicking back that left knee now in line with the hip, flex the ankle, and we'll begin our pulsing for 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Beautiful. Dropping that left knee now and to the side as high as you can, really lifting that knee for 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. You can do doubles, of course, if this isn't enough for you. Like some of you are. Excellent. 4 and 5. Love it. Okay, coming down, give your hips a little wiggle. Sink those hips back. Take your well-earned child's pose here. Relax the palms, bring your forehead to the mat, palms facing up. Maybe taking hold of the heels or your ankles, just curl into a ball for a moment. Beautiful. So slowly coming back to our tabletop position, we're going to come down into our Sphinx pose now. So just walk the hands forward, come down onto the elbows, relax the hips down onto the mat. Pressing the back of the feet firmly into the ground, spread your fingers wide. Again, make sure all 10 knuckles and finger pads are on the mat. Draw your chin towards your chest, but open up your chest and draw your shoulders back. Beautiful. We're going to walk our right fingertips to our right hand and begin to walk your left fingertips under your left shoulder and just look over your left shoulder towards your left foot. And you might bend your left foot and take hold of the inside of the left foot. Keep it soft, keep it simple. And then we might just take that left foot a little closer to the body, stretching into the left quadricep. Beautiful. Just give your head a little shake out here. Kicking back that left foot now, draw that left shoulder back ever so slightly. Exhale, release, opposite side. So come back to your Sphinx pose. Walk your left fingertips to your right hand, so your left forearm is at that 45-degree angle, right fingertips underneath right shoulder. Bending that left knee, keep the left hip on the mat, and you might take hold of the inside of that left foot. Draw the left foot a little closer to your body, really stretching out that right quad. Sorry, the right, by saying left there, the right foot. And then you might kick back that right foot, taking the right shoulder back, taking a little back bend here if that feels good. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Slowly begin to melt down towards the earth. Taking the hands now below your shoulders, and we're going to take 3 cobras. So keep the elbows nicely tucked. Begin to peel your chest off the mat. Exhale, release. Drop the head. Inhale, peeling the chest slowly off the mat. Coming a little higher this time. Exhale, release. Last one, maybe you'll come up without any hands this time. We're just softly using your hands, peel the chest off the mat. Beautiful. Taking the arms to the sides now. We're going to take off like an airplane. So spread the legs, or kick out your legs, point your toes, take the arms back. Kick the feet up as high as you can. Peel the chest even further and exhale. Release. Take your right cheek to the mat. Just have a little wiggle like jelly. We're going to bend the knees. Take hold of the outside of the feet. And once again, slowly peel the chest off the mat. Kicking the feet up towards the sky. Try to press your knees into the ground. Taking left cheek to mat this time. Wobble like jelly. Last one, this time taking hold of the inside of the ankles and maybe flexing the feet. Peel the chest off the mat, press the knees into the ground. Exhale, release. So don't come too high, no pushing or forcing. Hands to the sides of the rib cage now and gently pressing back into our tabletop position. Give your hips a little wiggle. And we're going to step our right foot towards the top of our mat. Sweep the arms up and find your low lunge. Open the heart, open the chest. We're going to drop our left hand to the back of your left leg and reach the right hand up and over, just taking deeper stretch here. Exhale, release. Taking both hands to the inside of that right foot now. Begin to rotate your right knee towards your right ankle. Beautiful. Go to the opposite direction. And you might come a little deeper into your lizard pose here, walking the hands forward, bending the elbows, coming down a little lower. If it's comfortable to do so, heel toe the right foot out to the edge of the mat and gently take your right hand to the inside of the right knee. You might just gently push that right knee to open up into the right hip, coming onto the outside edge of the right foot. Exhale, release, slowly heel toe that right foot back, center. We're going to sweep the arms up in our low lunge once again. And this time we're going to straighten out that front leg, coming onto the heel of the right foot. Take the arms back, just hinging forward here. So inhale, sweep the arms up, take your low lunge, open the heart, open the chest. Exhale, taking the arms back, coming back onto that right heel, hinging forward. Really working to this right hamstring. 2 more here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Gorgeous ladies, exhale, release. Inhale, coming forward, taking fingertips to the mat now. And we're going to gently step that right foot back, taking the right knee to join the left. Lovely, give your hips a little wiggle. Inhale, stepping the left foot forward, finding low lunge on this left side. Reach the arms up, take a breath, look up towards the sky, take your back bend. Oh, and as you exhale, begin to take that right hand now to the outside of the right leg and take the left arm up and over. Breathe. Exhale, release, taking both hands to the inside of that left foot now and begin to rotate the left knee over the left ankle. So the circles can be as big or as small as you need today. Listen to your body. Find what works best for you. What are you going to get the best benefit from? And every day will be different. Our bodies are constantly changing. Just honoring that and giving your body the space, patience that it requires. Beautiful. So you might walk the hands forward, come a little deeper into your lizard. This feels nice. Maybe taking the hand to the inside of the left knee, gently drawing the left knee out, coming off the outside edge of that left foot. Exhale, release, begin to heel toe that left foot back to the center of your mat, sweeping the arms up. Find your low lunge once again. And as we exhale, we're going to straighten out that left knee, coming onto the heel of the left foot, just folding forward, feeling that lovely stretch through the hamstring. Inhale, sweep the arms up, open the heart, open the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Keep breathing. Keep moving. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Last one here. Lovely. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, taking the palms down, just gently stepping that left foot back, Give your hips a little wiggle. We're going to tuck the toes in now, sink the hips, spread the fingers wide. And when you're ready, begin to lift your tailbone up towards the sky. Drop the head. And slowly begin to pedal out your feet. Make sure your feet are nice wide hip distance apart as you pedal out. Those feet really working into the hamstrings. Shake your head yes, and shake your head no. And we're going to inhale, come to high plank. Exhale, press it back to your inverted triangle pose. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, triangle. Taking 3 more here like this. Inhale. Exhale. Nearly there. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Holding your downward dog once again. And slowly begin to walk your fingertips towards your feet. So as you do so, you can really draw those heels down towards the ground. Taking hold of the back of the ankles and draw your head as close to your toes as you can. Shake your head yes and shake your head no. And bend your knees as much as you need to do so here. Perhaps bending and straightening into the knees a little bit, if that feels nice. Bring your chin towards your chest, release the arms, and slowly begin to roll up through the spine. Stacking vertebrae on vertebrae. Lovely, coming to the top of the mat. We're coming up, standing on the mat, take the arms out nice and wide. And we're going to shake out the arms, shake out the legs. And just wobble like jelly for a moment. We're just going to do a little bit of tapping today. So just, again, just tapping the head, the crown of the head, going into the back of the head, back of the neck, the jaw. Just releasing anything physically that is still holding. Bring it onto your shoulders, across the collarbone here, waking up that vagus nerve. Down into the arms, upper ribs. Bring it around to the lower back, the hips, the glutes, down through the legs, into the ankles. We're releasing out anything that you're holding within your body. So we often carry emotions and stress and trauma and all kinds of things in our physical bodies. So we want to get really loose and open and free and just let all of that malarkey go. Could have said something else there. Yay, okay. So coming to the top of your mat, maybe have a little jump around if you need to. And we'll bring ourselves to the top of the mat, feet hip distance apart. We're just going to take a lovely slow sun salutation here. So taking all 10 toes off the mat, press your toes into the ground, tucking the tailbone under, hands to prayer. Inhale, reach your fingertips up towards the sky as long as you physically can get. Look towards your thumbs. See if you can go a little longer. Take one more inhalation. Inhale fully. Round into the feet. Exhale, hinging from the hips. Big swan dive forward, drop the head. Inhale, coming to a flat back. You can take your hands to your shins or knees or fingertips to touch. Exhale, fold, hinging from the hips. Let your head go again. Bend the knees deeply. Take the hands to the mat and gently step back into your high plank. Just holding your high plank for a breath. Draw your navel towards your spine, engaging your core muscles here. Engaging your lower abs. Bend the knees, drop your knees, bend the elbows, chest and chin to the mat. Soften. exhale. Release the toes, soften the chest, and scoop your chest forward. Keep the elbows to upward facing dog. Urdhva Dandasana. Exhale, pressing it back to tabletop or downward facing dog. Whichever you are after, wherever you need today. Taking 5 deep belly breaths here. And we're going to begin to extend our right leg up towards the sky. Point your right toes. Take your right foot as high as you can, bending that right knee. And take 3 big circles with that right knee, really opening into the right hip. Keep breathing here. Notice that constriction in your throat as you swallow. Put the work in. Just bring it to the breath. The breath is what's going to get you through. Once you complete your 3rd breath, bringing the shoulders over the wrists, draw your right knee in towards the chest as high as you can. Coming onto the left tippy toes. Lovely. Exhale, kick that right foot back. Beautiful. Now right knee to right elbow. High as you can. Exhale. Step it back. Keep moving. Easier to keep moving than to go slow. Right knee across the body to the outside of the left elbow. Exhale. Release. Beautiful. This time we're stepping that right foot forward between the hands. We're going to stay on the ball of the left foot. And this time we're coming into our high lunge. Open the heart, open the chest. Excellent work. Take the arms wide, drop that left heel, find warrior 2. Roll the shoulders back and down. Right palm flips to face towards the sky and draw the right hand up and over. Left hand down the back of the left leg. Drop the head. Beautiful. Inhale fully. Exhale, release. Right elbow to right knee. Draw the left arm up and over. Soften into that right hip. And if you want to go a little deeper, taking that right hand to the inside of the right foot here. Keep opening up that left shoulder. Smile. Keep the legs where they are. Strong legs. Exhale, release. Back to warrior 2. Straighten the front knee. Inhale, reach your right fingertips forward and find your Trikonasana. Or you just look towards your left fingertips. Beautiful. Pressing into both feet now again. Come back to standing. Feet parallel. Heels out, toes in. Take the hands behind, interlace the fingers. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Take the hands over the head. And just gently rock from side to side here. Roll the lips. Make a big ah sound. Really surrender to your practice. Let it all go. Ha. Bend the elbows, take the hands to the hips, and begin to bring your hands to the earth now, to the ground. We're going to take our toes out, heels in, bending the knees, and slowly begin to walk your hands towards your right foot. You might straighten out that left leg and come down, reaching the left hand towards the sky, maybe finding your bind if it's in your practice here, or option to stay with me, walk back towards the center and over towards the left leg, stretching into the right side, maybe reaching that right hand up, taking your bind if it's in your practice. Exhale, release, coming back to center. We're going to walk our hands underneath us. See if you can bring your head a little closer to the earth. Maybe taking hold of the big toes. Draw the elbows out. See if you can draw your head a little closer to the earth. Inhale, pressing into both feet. Come to a flat back. Hands to hips. Exhale, press down into the feet and come back to standing. Or just heel toe the feet together and just take a few hula hoops. Rotate, go the opposite direction. Lovely, okay. So we just have to do the other side, you're nearly there. So we're going to take our feet as wide as the mat, sink the hips, find your Balasana, your squatting pose. Coming down in your squatting pose, use your elbows to draw your knees out. Take a breath here, beautiful. Have a little bounce, maybe coming up onto the tippy toes, knees from left to right. See what movement you can bring. If you were in a little squatting pose dance show, what would you be doing here? Or just see if you can get your tail a little closer to the ground. That looks wonderful, ladies. Yes. Gorgeous. That's great, Sarah. See if you can draw your tailbone down. Yeah. Come onto the heels. Yeah. Do it. Okay. So moving from there, we're going to take our hands back to the mat and just step back into your high plank position once again. Exhale, pressing back to downward facing dog. And we'll just do the opposite leg. So just heel toe, the big toes towards each other. Inhale, stepping that left foot high as you can. Point the left toes. See if you can get that left leg a little higher. Bend the left knee and slowly begin to make those circles opening into that left hip. 3 big circles here. See if you can get the left knee as high as possible. And once you've completed your 3rd circle, begin to draw the shoulders over the wrists. Bring that left knee into the center of the chest as high as you can. Exhale, step it back, 3-legged dog. So keep moving here. Inhale, left knee to left elbow, high as you can. Exhale, 3-legged dog. Stay on the ball of the right foot. Inhale, drawing the left knee across the body to the outside of the right elbow. Exhale, 3-legged dog. Last one. Inhale, this time stepping it fully through. Beautiful, stay on the ball of the right foot, sweep those arms up. Gorgeous, dropping that right heel down. Take the arms wide, roll the shoulders back and down. Left hand flips towards the sky and draw the left hand up and over. Find your lovely peaceful warrior. Exhale, left elbow to left knee. Right hand reaches up and over, taking the left hand to the inside of the left foot this time. See if you can really open up that left shoulder. Exhale, release, slowly coming back, strong legs. Find your straight leg here. Inhale to Trikonasana, reaching that left hand towards the sky. Look towards your right fingertips. Exhale, release, strong legs, come back to standing. We're going to bend our left knee here and windmill our arms back to surround that left foot, coming onto the ball of the right foot. Beautiful. So just from here, stepping that left foot back and find your warrior 2 or your tabletop position. Inhale, we're going to draw our right knee below right wrist, right foot below left wrist, and find our pigeon pose. So keep the back leg straight, allow that right foot to swing back as much as needed. And releasing, letting go, folding forward in your lovely pigeon pose. That's it, you guys know where you're going today. So of course you can stay high and do get a block or support, a cushion or something for underneath your right hip here if you need it. And just let go. Begin to completely surrender your practice now. Witness your thoughts. And as you deepen your breath, begin to observe what your mind is ruminating on currently. Or what your mind is anticipating, worrying about, forecasting. Observe the patterns of thought that go through your mind on a regular basis. And through this yoga practice, we are deepening our knowledge of ourselves and getting to know the inner depth of our being. Knowing what makes you tick, what makes your mind wander, What makes you focus? And always, always utilizing the tool of your breath to calm and center, balance and restore, and essentially aid your healing of your physical and mental, emotional being. As you take your last couple of breaths here in your pigeon pose, see if you can go a little deeper into that right hip, releasing any emotional tension. And on your next exhale, completely letting go, surrendering. Begin to walk your hands or your fingertips out to the sides, take the elbows out, and slowly inhale, open the chest. Begin to peel up from your mat. Now you might stay here, this might be enough. Look towards the sky, take your back bend, or option to bend that left foot and maybe take hold of the inside of that left ankle. Listen to your body, listen to what it needs here. Gentle and mind yourself. Gorgeous. The most important words you will ever hear are the ones you say to yourself. Be kind and encouraging throughout your practice. Exhale, release, taking those palms back to the mat. We're going to press into the finger pads and slowly come back to tabletop position or to your downward dog if you wish. Give your hips a little shake out, soften, and we'll take our pigeon on the opposite side. So bringing the left knee below left wrist, left foot below right wrist. Keep the back leg nice and straight. You might need to move the back leg back. Walking the hands forward. Surrender, melt, release, find your pigeon. As always, support for underneath the left hip this time. Look after your knees. If you feel it in your knees, come out and go back again. Beautiful. So as you surrender here, allow your body to come into the most relaxed state it can be in. And see if on your exhalation, you can let go a little further. I'm going to take a few exhalations from the mouth now. And listen to the breath, listen to the sound as you release through your mouth. Continue to go deeper into your pigeon. Taking 3 more breaths here. Slowly begin to release. Walk your fingertips out, elbows above the wrist, and gently begin to peel yourself off the ground. Walking the hand back, perhaps taking your back bend here, look up towards the sky. This might be enough to hold here. Option to bend the right knee and perhaps taking hold of the inside of that right foot, stretching into the right quad, kicking back that right foot. And no pushing or forcing, just listen to the body. That's great. Good job, Natasha. Okay, so spreading the fingers wide, gently begin to step back into our tabletop position. And we're just going to drop the hips and release the feet, coming around into a nice L-shaped seated pose, flexing the ankles. Inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the sky. And as you exhale, hinge from the hips, fall forward, and just release the chin toward the chest and just completely let go here. Don't worry about how bent your knees are. And now slowly come back to seated. And we're going to melt our chest, our back, our spine back onto the ground. Walk your feet in towards you. And we'll take our bridge pose. So spread the fingers wide on the mat, facing down. Walk the feet as close to your body as you can. Inhale, begin to press your lower back onto the ground. And slowly tilt the hips forward. Pressing into the feet, begin to lift the hips towards the sky. Option to take the hands together, interlace the fingers and come a little bit higher. Exhale, release, slowly winding down through the back, vertebrae by vertebrae. Begin to windshield wiper out those knees. So dropping the knees to the left, begin to look towards your right hand. And just take a deep breath here. Exhale, release, bring the knees to the opposite side. Look towards the left hand or the opposite hand. Take a deep breath. Exhale, release, bringing the feet together. Allow the knees to fall out to the sides, opening up the hips. And just begin to gently rock your head from side to side, allowing the back of the skull to get really heavy on the mat. Begin to relax your shoulders, arms facing up. And we're going to slowly kick out the legs, taking your feet as wide as the mat, and allow the feet to just flop to the sides. And just wobble your whole body like jelly again for a moment. Oh, maybe make some noise here. And then begin to allow your body to find stillness. Allow the scalp to soften, relax the forehead, the temples, the brow. Soften the eyes back into their sockets. Release the cheeks. Unlock the jaw. Relax the back of the neck. Allow your throat to expand as you swallow. Begin to let your upper back and your shoulders melt towards the earth. Allow the arms to release, to surrender to the earth, relaxing from your elbows to your wrists, down into each fingertip. Soften the palms of the hands. Relax your heart, your chest. Let your belly go. Soften from your upper back down through your lumbar spine and notice the parts of your back that are not touching the ground. Relax your hips, your pelvis, your glutes. Soften your ribs. Take a bow or an internal nod towards all the organs that are working through and in your body 24/7 every day of your life. Acknowledge how incredible your human body really is and all it does for you throughout every second of your being, of your existence. Soften the legs, releasing any tension in the muscles down through the kneecaps, shins, ankles, tips of the toes. And as you inhale, really bring that ease and calm throughout the body. And as you exhale, let it all go. As you softly breathe, see if you can go into a deeper physical, relaxed state of being. Physically surrender to this moment. Nowhere to be, no one to be, nowhere to go right now. Begin to find peace here in this present moment. Continue to give yourself that permission to let it go, to just be. Continue to focus on your breath and use your breath to find bliss. Allowing whatever is arising for you today to come and pass through and then release. No judgment. Beginning to deepen your breath. As you awaken from within, begin to send yourself unconditional love and kindness to every part of yourself, particularly the parts that you may not like or may not have chosen. Acknowledge your incredible body and perhaps setting a little intention of self-care for yourself for the week ahead. Begin to wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes. Maybe taking the hands over the head, take a big full body stretch. Rolling gently over to one side, curling up like a baby for a moment. Once again, thanking yourself for showing up for you today, acknowledging this precious self-care time that you've taken. Using your outer hand, gently bring yourself to a seated position. Sit up nice and tall. Palms facing up in a receiving position now. And we'll just close our class with one arm. Inhale and pepper on. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you all have a wonderful evening and a great week ahead. Lots of love. And if you want to slip off to bed, please do. If you want to hold on, any questions, of course, I'm here. Please do. Okay, lots of love, guys. Thank you so much.